G'day everyone, Jay here. I was going to try and send this live, but I don't know, it won't work for some reason. I haven't got an updated account or something. Anyway, doesn't matter. I'll make a quick video and slam it up on my YouTube channel, and hopefully for those that sort of need to, it helps out. If not, I don't know. It's not for you then, I guess. Okay, so I've got the new sureloc carbonic. This thing is super good. I think it's probably the best sight I've ever seen. Its only downfall is it comes with this barrel here, your scope barrel, which is for sureloc scopes only. There is an adaptation kit, I think they call it the legacy adapter or something like that, to get it to house be able to put like old sureloc scopes on, or even other brand scopes. I shoot shrewd scopes, but being impatient, I wanted to use it straight away. So what I've done is I've retrofitted my scope to this barrel. It's easy enough to do. You only need, if you run a shrewd scope, you need to go to a hardware store or a place like Coventry Fasteners or Nuts and Bolts or something like that, and get a 2.5 inch 1032 thread button top bolt. They come with a 2-inch in there. It's too short, it won't work. So you'll need the 2.5 inch. 2.5 inch is the longest they come, apparently, according to the guys at Nuts and Bolts. So get down and get one of those. You'll need a couple of 3/16 or 4.8 millimeter high tensile washers, and a locking nut for your 1032 bolt on your scope, and that's it. So as you can see here, there's two little pins here. They're for the shrewd scope, and you put the scope on and it locates it, and then you screw in through the other holes here to lock it down. They're going to get in the way, but I'll just change the camera angle down so I don't have to keep holding it all up. Hopefully that's alright. So yeah, these pins here will have to come out. They pull out easy enough, just get a pair of pliers and pull them out. And that will leave this open, and your scope can go through as far, well, enough to bottom out on the barrel. But to make sure it all sits snug and doesn't move on you, you're going to want to take one of these washers. Get the high tensile ones, because I think over time just an ordinary washer will probably end up slogging out, and this is curved here, so tighten them up enough and these will bend a little bit to suit the contour of the seat. So slam the washer on your scope just like that, feed the thread through the barrel, and then we'll come out the other side, and then I'll grab another washer, place that on there, and my locking nut, and then tighten him up. obviously you're going to want to get it parallel with your bowstring and all that. But that's basically it. Make sure you tighten it up enough for the locking nut to stop, but don't stretch the thread. But give it enough for that inner washer to set itself and sort of bend itself to that curvature of that seat. And the arc on the barrel doesn't touch anything else, but because of the washer is there, it bottoms out on the base of it, of the barrel, and it won't move. I've shot this now for a week, this sight, and put a fair amount of number of arrows through it. It hasn't moved. It stayed tight the whole time. So that's going to be your way around it. If you don't want to wait for your legacy conversion kit or whatever it is they're calling it, that's how I got around it. It works very well. I won't be needing to change it for some time, but there is something in the works. I have designed a barrel to fit in the sureloc carbonic. It is a bit longer. It's going to be 3 inches, and it'll be threaded inside the barrel, so you can, with your shrewd scope, you can just bolt it straight to the barrel, and away you go. Or if you've got other brand scopes, it will thread all the way through, and then you can lock it off at the end, whatever. But that has been designed. My machine guy is gonna get onto it as soon as he has a spare moment. He's just a very, very busy man, a very talented man that makes a lot of car parts from scratch. So I just have to wait. First in line, first serve, really. So he's excited to do it for me because it's not car parts. He's never really seen or heard of archery before until I approached him and said, hey, I need this made for some archery equipment. So yeah, that's in the works. I'll have prototypes hopefully within the next 4 weeks, which will get used by myself, and anybody that I immediately know that has interest in getting a carbonic, I'll probably send them one. I know Urban Archery in Melbourne is going to, or has done, ordered some stock, provided how much I get made. Whatever's left out of what I don't use, I give to people I know will probably get sent there to head out with the sights or whatever. But yeah, that's in the works. We're going to give that a bit of a whirl. Hopefully it works out. I don't see it why not. It's not rocket science. It's going to be pretty good. But don't let that initial hiccup deter you from buying this sight. This thing is bonkers. It is absolutely insane. You got a spirit level here on the base of your elevation, which makes it super easy when you're doing all your axis adjustments. You can tee it up with your scope bubble, your clamp to your string. It makes it super easy. It's got another reference. Insane. These things even have micro adjust yardage pins. Who comes up with that? Seriously. But yeah, that tiny little hiccup is probably its only downfall, where the barrel that it comes with will not suit non-sureloc scopes, or even older sureloc scopes. But like I said, they have fixed that. You can buy an adapter, but if you're anything like me, you get these things in the mail, you want to set them up straight away. I don't think the adaptation kit is that expensive. I'm probably thinking maybe 40-50 bucks, if that. Like, I doubt it's even that much. But hey, if you're ordering one or want to get a sight, order the adaptation kit with it, or just do what I did and maneuver around it that way, or hit me up for some barrels, because yeah, they are in the process of being made. Alright dudes, I hope that helps. I got hit up a couple of times today and also last week about how I fitted my Shrewd to it. So I thought, instead of typing a really hard, long message to people, I'd just do this video. So I hope that helps. By all means, check out the Carbonic. I think it's probably the best sight that's ever hit the market. I shot Axel for a long time. CBE for even longer. All tremendous products. I think, besides this, Axel have probably produced the best sight that's ever been made. Up until recent days, obviously, because this is it as far as I'm concerned. But by all means, don't let that little hiccup get in the way of you having some great equipment, because it's easy to get around. Alright dudes, take care, hope it helps, and one of these days we might be able to get out shooting and I'll do some more videos. Alright, cheers guys, bye.